Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. Heading home from Avondale from feeding the cats on the 10 freeway. With somebody riding my ass in the fast lane, of course. There's traffic. They ain't going nowhere. I almost got in an accident in the QT. When I pulled in the QT to go to the bathroom and buy a little sandwich, somebody passed me on my left. Like I was about to turn left into the gas pumps. And for some reason I hesitated, like, should I park over here or over there? And that saved me because this person blew by me in the, like, you pull in the driveway and he blew up on my left. Like that was an accident waiting to happen right there. I don't know if the person had to go to the bathroom or they're just on drugs. Crazy. And this person just passed me in the fast lane to go be behind the car in front of me. Phoenix drivers are horrible. Dangerous. So, I fed the cats today. I had 4 cats. I had Calico, Gray Cat, Grouchy, and I had Tunnel Cat. I hadn't seen Tunnel Cat since we moved. Had not seen that cat. I just happened to look over there. I have a flashlight. I'm like, there she is. So I gave her plate in the tunnel. That cat's shy or afraid to come over to where the other cats are. So I feel good about that. I hadn't fed these cats. So 2 days ago? Yeah, what's today? On Monday, I had to bring Jessica over to get her prescription. So I left 3 bowls of dry food in the afternoon, or around noon or whatever it was. So tonight I get there, there's 3 other plates, like bigger plates. So somebody else is leaving food there. I don't know what they're leaving. If they're empty, they're like big paper plates. Paper bowls, big ones though. So that's good. I'm glad. Somebody has a heart. I mean, you buy the cheapest cat food at Walmart or Kroger or whatever, it's not that expensive. It's not. I buy the wet food that's 65 cents a can. And I can buy a big crunchy bag for like $6. Vitamin infused too. So okay, so let's see. Sprouts is going down the tubes. I'm totally disheartened and with Sprouts. They've been slashing hours like crazy in December. Like asking if you want to go home early and not scheduling you and taking days off schedule. Like they took away. I thought, okay, at least I have Tuesday and Sunday. No, you don't, Darren, because they took off Sunday. You're gonna let bulk ride on Sunday. I have my last day in dairy Friday. If I still get to work that 10 to 7, I think, something like that. And then the next week I'm not scheduled in dairy at all. So now they got Braxton closing. They got Maddie, he, she, him, her, whatever she is, doing dairy now. You got Nolan, who's a in-store shopper who helps out on dairy sometimes a little bit. But when he helps, it's not official. He's not on the schedule, though. Gene is gone. Gene went to another store. But you know what? I'm like, you know what? F dairy. I busted my ass in that department, and it did me no good at all. Not appreciated at all. Not by Johnny, but by the store manager. So Sprouts is getting sued. Came out this week. A group of investors have started a class action lawsuit against Sprouts, the executive team, for overestimating their sales and their profits for quarter 3 and quarter 4. So that's why they've been slashing hours so much. But I don't want to be part of a company that does that. That are squeezing people for hours, cutting hours. That's why I left the post office. Getting squeezed for hours. I never wanted to be a supervisor to squeeze people for hours. So that's what I mean at Sprouts. If they schedule you and you show up, they can't make you go home early. They can ask you. But still, you have to be the one asking people. Like they'll probably say, okay, we got to cut 20 hours today. You have to go around to everybody and ask, do you want to go home early? I mean, like, on Sunday I said, well, yeah, I'll go. I think I was supposed to work or was it anyway, twice last week? I said, yeah, I'll go home. I'll go home at 5 instead of 6:30 or 7, whatever it was. I think one day I was supposed to go home at 7, and Daria went home at 5. I don't know. I gave some hours back. So, but I mean, the only way you lock in full time is there's certain positions, like, store manager, obviously, assistant managers, service managers, department managers. Those are the main ones, and then also schematics coordinator, full time. The receiver is full time. The head cashier is full time. So those are, there's some spots that are full time. So with this going on with the cutting hours, because I had started, I had thought, well, I'll get into management at Sprouts. I'll try to, but no, I'm not. I'll only go for like department manager or one of the other ones I said, or not at all. Or I might say, fuck Sprouts. Maybe I'll check, I don't know. This has been an experience I needed, though, to go back to the job market and have bosses again, and have schedules again, and have, competition for positions, and little dramas at work with coworkers, and backstabbing, and people talking behind your back. Not that I had that so much, but I hear other people, in dairy especially. So that's not. I hadn't had a job in a long time, so I think I needed that experience to really okay, there's no because when I first went, I'm like, okay, that's going to save me, rideshare is dead, I can just get a job and it'll be great. No, it's not going to be great. It's going to suck. Rideshare right now is just a little bit better than it was in the summer, but not much better. I came out here at 1 o'clock, super late today, and I made $127 on 7 rides, which is that's decent for 7 rides. I think I just happened not to make my car payment today on a Wednesday. I paid my car on Thursday last week, first time ever. Didn't get penalized. I thought I would, but I guess you have all week to do it, so that was good. Then I think it's fine. Not that it took me that long to pay it. Got a good workout in today. I could do push-ups without any shoulder pain. That's the first time I forever. I haven't been able to do push-ups in 5 years since that car accident. So that's huge. I did a whole full body workout. I did all my exercises plus push-ups. It helps that there's carpet on the floor. That's a big help. Not an excuse. I should have used the mat all this time. But I think my shoulder has really recovered now. My left shoulder. And you know what helped? Is when I do coffee, I have to get down on my knees to go to the bottom shelf. And for the last 4 months I've been doing that, and I have to push myself up. So I think that was what helped me get that shoulder strength back enough to be able to push up. So hopefully I'm back. Not hopefully. I've only gone to the gym once since we moved, so I should just cancel it. Even though it's not a lot of money. If I can do push-ups, my only reason to have a gym membership was so I could do bench, chest at the gym. But if I can do push-ups, I'm good. So I'll probably cancel. I'll see. I was so spoiled in Avondale with how close that Planet Fitness was, a minute away. Now they have to drive 10-15 minutes. I'm I don't want to go. So they've got 9 days before the peanuts show up for Christmas and New Year's. That's gonna be fun. Gotta go home, walk my cat every night that I don't close. And lately I've been walking him in the mornings here. So that's my update.